Ready, go. Ready, go. So because the hands are coming in here and then moving this way here, so your pelvis has to shift this way, and then pelvis is jumping a bit earlier, and then letting it go. So imagine this is a brush, okay? You're painting. So in order to paint, you have to control the motion of the end of the brush and then draw all these things here. So in the swing motion, the key is the club head motion. But if your body moves like this here, then actually you're putting more emphasis on the body instead of paying attention to the club head motion here. Then the body exists to help the motion of the club head, right? Instead of going this way here. Okay. So let's use the club head centric perspective. Now, here, come here. And then here's a camera, so yeah. Now, this is down the line view. So as I said, from the beginning, the club head path is quite inward in the backswing, right? And then the body is going this. So in this posture is not that good here, because this leg action will not really help you to do this here. So instead of going this way here, right? And then this jumping, again, does not help much. And overall, the swing, the club head motion is going quite outward here. So what we'll do is we'll use mainly today use the two-step swing drills, and then try to awaken your legs, and particularly the right leg during the backswing. Okay. So the two-step swing drills have 3 stages. It has 3 stages. Stage 1, you start with both feet together. And also, in all these stages, you will first throw the club toward the target and then bring it back in. Okay? So from here, throw the club this way, throw this way, and then take a small step that way, and then backswing. Toward the end of the backswing, you are taking step that way, and then finish backswing, and then let it go. So let's practice this. Initially, you don't have to swing that hard, so just to feel the flow. Throw, take this step, and then let it go. Okay. Keep the feet together so that you have to take the step. And then instead of putting effort in the downswing like that, you go slow here and then instead you have to put more effort in the backswing. Okay. But still, let's just practice the rhythm here. So no need to swing that hard. So overall, it looks like this. Swing. Again, you are drawing a painting with the brush. So pay attention to the motion of the club head. So your goal is to move the club head around your body and build enough speed and then let it go. Okay. Now let's increase the rigor here. So make it a bit harder. The trigger motion should be bigger. Okay. The purpose of the trigger motion is to have active backswing. So if you are here, then it'll be easier to go more active here. But if you stop here, won't help it much. And also, in the trigger motion, you have to turn the body like this, particularly the pelvis here. Okay. So when the body turns, using the body turn, you can bring it fast here. And also, at the end of the backswing, instead of trying to control the club motion, let it go all the way. Okay. So bring the club head down here. Okay? And then take a step and then bring it back. Putting too much effort in the downswing, but not in the backswing. From the trigger motion, it has to be a rhythmic here. Let it go. Now, it's better. And then, as you do this, put more effort in the backswing, not in the downswing. Downswing will be automatically active when you have a good backswing. So put more effort in the backswing, more active backswing. Again. And here, one thing you have to pay attention to is the transition. So there are two transitions here. One from the trigger to the backswing, and then backswing to downswing. In the transition, give enough time, particularly here. Okay. So, and then wait until this is completed, and then bring it back actively, instead of try to do it so with your. It doesn't have to be bigger, maybe about this high, but throw in the wait until this is completed. As the gravity takes over, then wait more here. Then you can also wait more there. No rush in the transition, okay? But that doesn't mean that you go slow. Here. Okay. Here. So, your goal is to make active backswing by turning the body. But by having this trigger motion, you're turning the body this way. From here, turning that way will be a lot easier. So the whole purpose of the trigger motion is to promote active backswing. Again. But remember, in the backswing, let it go all the way here. So here, the key is, as you move, the key is the club head motion. Your goal is to move the club head around your body. Around your body all the way here, and then let it go. It's not about the body motion. Your body motion has to be adjusted to promote good club head motion. Yeah, all the way there. And then let it go. So club head motion should be large enough. Again. The trigger motion backswing is too cautious. So when you turn and then like this, it's too cautious. Use the legs. So when you throw the club this way, left leg is pushing the ground. Yeah, left leg action. And then here, when you have a backswing, the right leg has to push the ground and then let it go all the way here. So we're using the leg actions. Using the leg actions. Yeah. Again, stage one. Once you develop good rhythm in stage one, then the rest will be really easy. Again, rhythmic motion, feel the rhythm. Make the backswing a bit bigger, and then feel the rhythm. So this is basically rhythmic motion here. Yeah. The whole thing is one motion, one continuous motion. with the rhythm in. The trigger motion should be a bit faster. So imagine, do you have a big backyard and then big tree in your house?
Yeah, we do, but we never go to the backyard.
Imagine you have a big tree and then you have a swing there. You're riding the swing. Your dad is pushing behind you. Then when the swing moves this way, he has to wait until this is completed and then push. And then push as it starts. Okay. Instead of it's coming up and then try to push. Okay. The same thing. When you throw the club here, the club goes up and then finishes this motion. And the edge starts moving downward, then you have an active motion here. Don't fight here. As the club head is going up, you try to pull it. You're fighting here. So wait until, and then let it go, and also the same thing here. Wait until this is finished, and then go down. Have that swing analogy in your image. Yes. And then still make it continuous, so you don't hesitate here. It's a one continuous motion. Yes. The flow is now better. Let's do more rhythmic motion here. Allow your lower body to drive the whole thing. So use the legs more actively. When you do the trigger motion, turn your pelvis this way. So in order to turn the pelvis, you have to use the legs. Yes, and then from there, turning the body and have active backswing. Yeah. So always here, turn the body, and then let it go. It's too cautious. Throw. Again. Now do the backswing faster. So in your image, the main effort should be in the backswing, not in the downswing. Okay, put only 80% of your current effort in the downswing, and put more effort in the backswing. Yes. Again. It's too cautious. Throw. Again. So give me 5 of those. But as you repeat, try to feel the flow, ride the tide, feel the rhythm. The first test was late. Yeah. So here is the secret here. The timing of the steps. The first step should be done during the trigger motion here. So toward the end of the trigger motion, you have to wait until this is completed and then gravity takes over, right? While waiting, you are taking this step here. Okay. Thank you. So here again. Throw, and while waiting, you are taking this step here. So there's no reason to rush. So. Throw, and then as you are waiting, you are already taking step here. And then after taking step, then start the turn here. Okay. Always step first and then turn. So in order to do that smoothly, then what should happen is this. Actually, you throw this, and if you stay on this side, it's hard to go that way here. So at the end of this, you actually have to, using the left leg, you have to push your body this way. And as you push, then naturally you can take step, and then let it go. So stepping is not reaching out. Rather, you are actually letting the body go that way. Yeah. Yes, and then take that step. That's easy. Yeah? And then this side is the same. Yeah. If you want to take this step here, that has to come from this push here. So first, and with this push, you went this way here. And then take step. As you turn, push the ground. With there, you can also have this step here, doing the backswing, at the end of the backswing, and then just let it go. So the step has to come from natural leaning, and then step, instead of reaching out. So, drop, drop here. So that will give you the chance to move the body properly. Yes, yes, yes. So now make it continuous. Yes, but make the backswing faster and then let it go all the way. So your target backswing position is go to the top of the backswing. And then here, but if the hip is moving backwards like this, it's hard to go there. So you have slight reverse pivot posture. So don't worry about moving the pelvis this way more, and then slight reverse pivot posture. This will give you naturally the left step here, and then turning. So, but again, your goal is to throw the club head, and then take a step, and then let it go. Again. A bit it's arm driven this time. So let's dance with him here again. Ready? So here. There you go. Again. There you go. Yeah. And then no need to put that much effort in the downswing. If your backswing is active, downswing becomes automatically active. So just to put more effort in creating this wind up in the backswing. Yes. So 3 more. When that happens, that means you're using your arms to bring it down. You didn't wait enough here. And then just lean the body and take a step. When this is completed, then turn here. One more. Now, part of the reason why you have to use your arms at the beginning of backswing is because the club head is going too high here. Instead, try to make a bit flatter trigger motion. Okay. So when you do the trigger motion, yeah. And also, instead of here, let it go this way. Oh. Because the club head motion is what's important. You have to move the club head around your body. It's not about your hand motion here, club head motion here, club head motion here. And let's go a bit flatter here. That means you have to turn the body a bit more. The flat here. This is flat. Then if you continue this motion there, your backswing, instead of going this way here, the backswing will more this way here. And also, since in the trigger motion you threw the club this way here, in the downswing also try to swing that way. Okay. So the trigger motion will guide you which direction you have to swing in the downswing. Go here and also swing that way. Okay. So I'll stay on this side, the left side of target. So yeah. You bend down this way. Still that way? Rhythmic. Dance, dance, dance. So what happens is this. If you, let me give you the hand motion here. So you went with flutter here, and on the way back, try to bring your hands a bit higher here.
Hands like more like this?
Hands, and then instead of lifting this up here, let the club head continue this motion, but lift your hands a little bit. Then essentially you'll go here.
So it should go like this?
Yeah, like that. So, more like this. Okay? And then that way, drop the club head here. Because the club head will continue to move that way. Okay, so let's practice this slowly. So first the trigger. From there, as you go in the backswing, step first, and then as you go backswing, oh, no. Go more like this.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So here, like this. Then let the club go all the way. Your hand stays a bit higher here. From there, it's easier because hand is higher here. Come down here and then let the club go this way here. Again, the same direction. Oh, if you lift the club head, it's hard. Bring the hands and let the club just continue the motion. Do not try to manipulate the club head using your wrist here. Maintain the club head motion, but in order to make it easier, you are moving the hands a bit higher here. Yeah. You can go a little bit this way here. So here, if the club head motion is what you need to preserve here, going like this, the club head keeps moving like this. But if you go here and then the hand stays down here, you lifted the club head moves away from the swing plane quite a bit. Keep the club head motion as it is, but you can move the hands a bit higher. You're in this position. On the way down, you can drop the hand and then let it go. You can swing this way. So the bottom line, you should be able to swing this way. I'm standing on the left side of the target. You have to throw the club, in the trigger motion, throw the club this way and also swing the club this way. Make it continuous, and then try to swing this way. Pay attention to the motion of the club head. See if the club head is really moving this way. That's better. That's better. So again, feet together, stage one, while taking 2 steps. Yeah. So try to guide the club head more coming this way. If you can control the club head motion, then that's it. Currently, you don't have any choice but to throw the club head this way, to the right, right? But if you can control the club head path, that means you're on your swing. Make it continuous, make it continuous. Here, pay attention to the club head motion. If the club head is moving really fast here, the club head keeps moving here. The club head keeps moving right here. Like this. Just let the club head go. Okay. Instead of bringing this in and then lift here. So if you started from here with the trigger motion, then let the club head continue moving and then throw the club this way. Yes. Because this time you did not jump, the whipping sound was a lot higher. Oh. Because you're using your body to promote this rotation here instead of.
Okay.
When you jump early, let the club head go that way, that you lose the power coming from the lower body. Again, from the trigger motion, you are making a strong statement that I'm throwing the club head this way. And then go back and also throw the club. Yes. So here, you're in the downswing, your concern is turning the body, not sliding the pelvis this way and then jumping like this, but rather, so turn around. So using the trigger motion, you're guiding the direction. Yeah. Like backswing, make the backswing bigger. So during the backswing, let the club head go all the way. So you should be able to see the club head on your left side. Yeah, almost this much here. So you can see the club head on this side. And then the club head is staying close to the swing plane. All you need is just turning the body and then throw it. Not this way, but rather you're coming this way here, right? So when you start turning more, instead of sliding and then jumping, then your swing becomes very different. So you can really use your lower body to promote upper body turn. So that's actually a fairly natural movement. So no need to worry about the step too much. Pay attention to the club head motion. Throw, and then naturally you will be able to take the step like this.
Like I stepped over here and then I didn't step back.
If you take too much step that way, it's hard to take the step here. So the right step should be a bit smaller. Now, so faster motion, continuous faster motion, but you are throwing the club head toward me. Backswing is too small. Backswing is too small because the hands are still going inward too much. So almost go like this here. And then it'll be here. And then come down this way, and then turn here, and then let it go here. Yeah, so you need, on this side, you need to turn the arm this way here. It's a pronation of the forearm here, going this way, instead of going this way. Even trigger motion, instead of going this way, here, and then using the wrist, let the club head go. Yes. And then make the backswing more rigorous. So if you have good shoulder wind up during the backswing, the downswing will be automatically active. This time it was too much.
I stopped like over here.
And so you have to wait at the top here. It's a too quick transition here. As you wait here, and then go here and also wait here so that your body can prepare for the downswing. So during the backswing, again, you turn here, and then also you have to take the left step, right? Left step means you are shifting here. This is the completion of the backswing here. And then by kicking the ground, and then let it go here. Okay? Again, make a big arc using the club head. Move the club really fast. Yes. This time, the timing was better, so less unstable or more stable. That's good. So using the backswing, and then let the club head go enough. Yeah. So when the club head drops like that, you don't have to worry about the wrist cock here. Remember, because you are stopping the backswing here, you didn't have that much wrist cock, but now you let it go here automatically.
How much was that one? Like
your club head went about this much here.
here?
So initially, let's try to have a larger backswing, and then eventually you can adjust it, and then your target position can be a horizontal position there. But for the moment, do not fight and then let the club head go all the way. Yeah. Now increase the effort, particularly in the backswing. Make the backswing a bit faster. Yeah. Again, So as you repeat this, you have to find the good flow, more comfortable flow. Okay? Still, you need to have a bit more time at the top. Yeah, still you're rushing. So let's do this. We can use your name for that. So, Rayee Feng. Rayee here is exaggerated. Okay. Rayee Feng. So that's the timing. You have the exaggerated Rayee. So that's how much time you will take, okay? Yes. No, really, the swing looks really nice now. The plane is more toward the target now. Okay. You're not throwing outward. And then you have a large enough backswing. Okay, so again, internally say, Rayee Feng. For men, I usually use a Vijay Singh, but the trigger is weak, active. Yes. So now what we don't see is you're jumping, because you're more turning this way here. So no need to jump. Okay. And then turn, let it go. And also you have more wrist cock at the top. So this is good. So keep working on this rhythm here. So again, you give me 3 of those. As you repeat, you have to feel the flow and rhythm, okay? The backswing is slow. Faster, faster. Using the trigger position. Again. Yeah. And as you do, you have to feel the motion of the club head. And no rush. The motion should be fast, but no rush in the transition. Okay? Okay. Now let me record this. So give me stage 1. All right, ready, stage 1, go. Yeah, internally or explicitly say, Rayee Feng, or Rayee go. Yeah, ready, stage 1, go. Now, let's see. The flow is really good here, right? Oh. You see the difference?
Yeah.
Now it looks like your wrist is now alive because you let the club go in the backswing here. So naturally, because the club down here, on the way down, it will stay close to your body. This is a psychological torture here. So also, you see that the timing is not right here. The body motion and the club motion. Something is loose here.
Something is off, yeah.
Yeah, but
This is together, yes.
and then you don't shift too much. You don't jump. More is turning this way here. And then you're really using the wrist here. And then pay attention to the club head motion. The club head has to be the one moving really fast. And then your body is basically helping that happen, right?
Yeah.
And So unnecessary movement should be eliminated. Look at this flow. So this way you can feel the motion of the clip head better, and also the motion is a lot flowing. Now let's go to stage 2. Stage 2 will eliminate the first step.
Okay.
So you will start with the narrow stance here, and then still throw this here, but the no step, but the same rhythm, body rhythm, and only take this step and then let it go. Yeah, yeah. Maintain the same rhythm. Yes. Now the whipping sound is very different. Okay, again, so maintain the similar rhythm. Again, the clip head motion around your body is the key. Let it move around your body. And then when you do the trigger motion, still you feel somewhat awkward. It's because you try to do the trigger with the arms only here. Instead, use the body here. Turn the body and then throw, and then also turn the body. Yeah, that's a, and also drop the clip head a bit more this way. Yeah, and then have a pronation. Yeah, that's a better pad. This time a bit jumped early. So your goal is to have a good wind up, shoulder wind up, and enough backswing. The second step was a bit late. So as you turn, you were taking step. The step should be done as part of the backswing here. So, when you turn this way, the right leg will push the ground. With that push, your body is shifting and then taking the step. So, here, and then swing instead of. So use the right leg more actively and then take the second step a bit earlier. Like that, yeah. So now, let's go to stage 1. Do a stage 1 and stage 2 in a row. Now stage 2. Yes. So if you remember what you did in the stage 1, it'll help in stage 2. Now again, stage 1 and stage 2 in a row. Again, the key is the clip head motion around your body. Make a big arc around your body. And then stage 2. Yes. So your body will tell you whether the step was early enough or late. As you repeat this motion, you find more comfortable flow, then you automatically know that whether the timing is too late or not. Now let me record the stage 2. Okay. Ready, stage 2, go. Ready, stage 2, go. The step is a bit late. The step has to be initiated when the curve is about here in the backswing. When the club forms about 45 degrees here, you already have to initiate the step. A bit late. But still the flow is fairly good. Now let's go to stage 3. Stage 3 is obviously will be no step. But still you use the trigger motion. Okay? Still the trigger, no step. So assume your regular stance. When you throw in the trigger motion, you have to turn the shoulder that way here. Right? This is important. Then shift and then turn the shoulder here to bring the club back instead of using the arms. So again, let it go here. The shoulder turn coming from the leg action is the key. So again, and also when you do the trigger motion, instead of just the turning around the center here, turn, shift left first, and then turn and then come back here.
Okay.
So shift and come back, and then shift and come back here. So use the shift motion. Yeah, that will give you a lot easier flow. So again, so the idea is when you turn, first shift it this way, and then coming back, and then turn, coming back, and then turn like this, right? So this shift motion has to be introduced early enough. So shift first, and then shift back, and then let it go. It's all about early shift. Yes, again. And then try to do backswing faster, more active backswing. So in any circumstance, you don't move the arms first, but rather you have to move the body first. So when you do the trigger motion from here, move the body first and then turn here. Okay. Move the body and then turn, move the body and turn here, instead of lifting the arm here. Move the body and turn, move the body and turn, move the body and turn. Yes, like that. So again, active backswing, let the club head go all the way. Again, and then make sure in the trigger, throw the club that way. And then maintain that pad in the backswing, and let the club head go all the way. Rushed. And also the body shifted that way quite a bit in the downswing. Yeah, so the swing goes that way. More turning this way. So throw the club here, bring it back, throw this way. So the backswing shouldn't go too flat, okay? Yeah, again. Now let's go to stage 1. Stage 1, 2, 3 in a row. And then in doing this, make sure you try to draw a big arc using the club head. Club head motion should be large and fast. Again, stage 2. This time the trigger motion, the club head went up more this way. Keep it. So you have to use the pronation of the forearm. Instead of going this way, try to turn this. Yeah. So with body turn, and then the club head goes here. If the club head is here, now bring it back Then let it go. The club will go a bit higher here and then all the way here. And then also on the way down, come here, and then let it go and then turn this way here, okay? Instead of going that way. So the trigger motion will determine which direction you are swinging. Stage 3, no step. Swing is slightly going this way. So you should be able to control the direction. So if your trigger motion is going here, then coming up, high up, and then also swing that way. If your trigger is going that way, bring it back and then swing that way. So in order to swing this way, you have to lift the hands a bit higher in the backswing. Okay? So again, stage 1, 2, 3. Then 2. Mm-hmm. 3. Pay attention to the club head motion. Yes, that's better. So when the club head is moving this way enough, then you have good body turn here. When you go that way, always this happens. So it's stage 1 to 3. Let me record stage 3. Stage 3. No step, but use the trigger well and then have a good backswing, active backswing. Ready, stage 3, go. Ready, stage 3, go. Yeah, if you look at the swing plane, it's now better aligned, not going out too far. So with this, your hand motion and the club head motion are better matched here. You see your body is turning quite well here. Currently, she's using a club almost close to a men's club. It's fairly heavy. The swing weight is pretty high.
Right.
Are you intentionally using heavier club or?
I don't know.
I intentionally changed the shaft to a stiff shaft. But this is a little bit heavier than.
Yeah, the overall the club characteristics,
Okay.
the moment of inertia, swing weight, and the mass, is a men's club.
Right. This
essentially.
is I think swing weight of D2.
So for her body size is good,
Okay.
close to 170 centimeters, and then she will grow more. Eventually, she can handle this, but I don't know at this point whether this is a good choice.
Okay. I see.
If it's a bit lighter, then you'll be able to swing it with more confidence. But
What I could do is I asked her a couple of times. I can put a counterweight over here
but the overall it makes it heavier.
to make it a little lighter, swing weight lighter. Overall heavier, but
In the dynamic motion, swing weight is not important. Actually, it's the moment of inertia.
okay.
Yeah, swing weight is a more static measure here of the torque.
Okay.
But when you generate the angular acceleration, it's more moment of inertia. So moment of inertia increases.
So should I go for like a lighter shaft?
If she doesn't have any problem with the club, that this is okay. But it's a bit too heavy for her, and then all the numbers are a bit too high.
Okay.
You know, your PGA Tour players are using club lighter than yours.
Really?
Yeah. So the club fitting is a mess. The numbers are all over.
Okay.
There's no consistency.
Okay.
But when I looked at your numbers, it was a bit heavy
I see.
for a girl, 14-year girl.
Okay.
But anyway, now let's go stage 1, 2, 3 again. The part of the reason why you cannot handle the club with the confidence is because maybe it's a bit too heavy.
So in March, I set up a fitting session for her in Orlando. So we're gonna do like more fitting. So she has, because of COVID, we didn't do fitting for like 2 years.
Yeah, when I looked at her numbers, it was a bit too high, all three. No. The inertial characteristics, so the mass, swing weight, and also the moment of inertia. But anyways, so stage 1 to 3 again. So to summarize, you have to feel the flow, and make sure you have good target here, and you are setting the target with the trigger motion here. I'm going to throw the club, swing the club that way. Here, this is the target. Instead of going this way like this, right there, using the club head to point that direction. So you have to use the wrist and the forearm, and then bring it back. If you have to swing this way, then on the way back, lift the hands a bit higher here, go to this position, okay? And then let it go. And also, if you come down this way, then always the club goes that way. So here, and then turn around like this, using the pronation here. So again, stage 1 to 3. So you have to know exactly what you're doing. And you have to know what your target direction is. Pay attention to club head motion. So let's do this. So always at the beginning, you have a hesitation here. So then why don't we do this here? Just a smaller one, swing back and forth here. And feel the direction here. This is the target direction. Okay. And by doing this, you are moving your body. Always it's important to move your body to a certain extent or certain motion before the swing starts. If you are stationary here, it's hard to know when to start. Even some people develop yips because of that. Yes. So it's called the stage X, actually. Stage X means we're not limited to 2 steps. But so you swing it several times. Feel the motion with the club head. Let it go. So let's do stage X. So swing back and forth and feel the motion of the club head and see whether your body is really promoting good club head motion. Now, stage 1, 2, 3. Yes. That's okay. So that's a stage 3. Yeah. And use stage 3 as your pre-shot routine from now on. Yeah. Stage 3 will be your pre-shot routine. And feel the flow and then do the swing. But still, the key is how then you go from stage 3 to your regular swing. That's why you have to develop good body motion. So if you remember that flow here, then even during the backswing, you have an active backswing and then let it go here. Okay? Let's do the stage 3 and your regular swing. Imagine that the ball is there. Stage 3 first as your pre-shot routine and then your regular swing. Yes, that's good. Then approach and then do the regular swing. Just remember that flow. The backswing was smaller, and also use the arms first. So the key here in the regular swing is that in the regular swing, assume the setup position. Always just shift first, and then turn here. So again, bring it back to there. Instead of turning early, slightly shift and turn here, and then let it go all the way. So slight shift and then turn, and then give enough speed to the club head so the club head can go enough here. Okay. And then you have to have more time, no rushing. So using the body, you are starting the backswing. Okay, stage 3 and the regular. Remember that. And then regular swing, you are starting the backswing with the slight body shift and then turn. That was good, but the backswing is too small. Yeah. So with the body action first, the shift first, and then as you turn, you have to let the club go all the way. So give enough speed to the rope. Again, to the club head. Again, it's all about the club head motion. And then regular swing. And then you lower your body quite a bit. So instead of lowering the body, stand on the right side here. Okay. Stand on the right side and then let the club head go more. So let's practice this. So slide the shift and then turn and then stand on the right side and then let it go all the way here. Okay? And then let it go. And then it should be a bit faster. Now, so practice this a lot, okay? Stage 3 and the regular swing. How you well connect this is the key. Before you go, let's do the rope swing here. Swing the rope back and forth continuously. And here, you have to pay attention to motion of the end of the rope, okay? Just to keep one big stroke all the way, and then start swinging. Now, so that's what you do. Now, let me do this. See how I do this. You don't have to put a lot of effort, but
it's a lot faster than mine.
Give enough speed to the rope. Then it will go automatically go around your body. So let the rope go around your body. Again, the end of the rope should go around your body. Okay? Make it faster. Faster, swing, faster. And then instead of having jerky motion comes from the arm action here. You have to use the body. So here. If you look at my arms, I'm not throwing the arms that fast, using the body. But still the rope is fast enough because I turn the body. Okay, so instead of jerky arm action here, you have to turn. Here's the spine axis, right? You have to turn the body, turn the body, turn the body, turn the body. Okay? Already better, but a bit more faster. Even backswing faster. Backswing faster, let it go. Backswing faster, let it go. Oh, backswing is not fast. So put more effort in the backswing. Intentionally try to have a faster backswing. Downswing is okay, but intentionally try to have a faster backswing. Yes. Yeah, so that's the key. When you have faster backswing, the rope goes around your body and automatically comes here. You have to have the rope here. Now again, watch my motion. Always it's important to see and recognize the pattern. The rope goes all the way here instead of staying here.
Mine's always like here, here. Yeah, I don't know.
So you
Not here.
have to add the extra shoulder turn at the end. Instead of stopping, then it comes here. If you add the extra shoulder turn, it comes in here. Now, let's try to reach out more. Throw the rope more around your body. Instead of dropping down here, let it go out more. Make a bigger arc. All the way. Yeah, both ways, yes. Both ways, try to have a bigger arc, so we'll reach out more. Keep swinging. And then turn more this way, swing and turn, yes. Turn, turn. So as you rope swing, you cannot really do this. Okay, so this is yours. Take it with you. Practice with the rope swing a lot.
Thank you.
If you go to my YouTube channel, you will see the rope swing.
Yeah,
So,
I saw Yana.
Yeah, yeah. Watch, and particularly when you use the rope, it's not about the arm action, but imagine your hands are here, and if the body turn, already the hands are here. If you flex, then hands are here, right? Already the hands move this much without intentional arm motion here. So you can have a fairly good amount of arm motion by simply turning the body, and then adding a little bit the wrist motion, and then also the elbow motion here. Then you'll be able to bring this around your body. Swing, swing, swing. And so both ways you have to maintain consistent swing plane. Okay? So more than anything, try to reach out a bit more. Instead of dropping here, using the arms and pulling here, let it go, let it go, let it go. Okay? So one last time, swing back and forth. No need to swing hard, but make a big arc. And then make the motion smooth. Turn, instead of throwing that way, turn this way. Turn the body a bit more. Yes. So that will be a good warm-up tool. Also, you can control the swing plane with the rope and practice the rope swing a lot.